That's fine. I also rambled a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going.
You could be at a softball game and they might be there.
Okay, we're going again. All right. Are you ready this time?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Live, single, and ready to mingle. You're listening to Open Hours. I'm one of your hosts, Joshua Freeman.
And I'm John Bleeker.
And it's a good week for us as we're, as a podcast, rolling down, picking up some snow in this avalanche of a train wreck of a mess that this podcast is, as we have been tweeted by none other than David Vasquez.
Yeah, so David, we saw your tweet, and we just wanted to say we thank you for your support, and the fact that you know about us honestly terrifies us.
Absolutely.
So we'd just like to start off by saying just don't tell anyone else.
Please.
Unless it's Mike Beals. We do want to have him on the show.
Please do tell Mike.
Do not tell Tim Young. Tim Young, if you hear this, do not contact us. We want to say that again. And then kind of the last of our housekeeping would be Momata.
Well,
Mo, you want to be here?
just let us know.
Cool. All right, so we are releasing this on Monday night, which is different than our normal Tuesday
Surprise. Lucky you.
But that's because we wanted to honor all of those on campus who are dating Jesus and wish everyone a happy Galentine's Day.
Yeah.
So, on the topic of Vanguard relationships, what do we got?
Yeah, so I think, one of the most prevalent topics when we think of Vanguard relationships is the ring by spring epidemic that seems to, as much as, incoming freshmen say, oh, that won't be me, I won't contract that, we'll call it a disease. A lot of you seem to contract this disease whether you like it or not. And it's honestly terrifying. Wouldn't you agree, John?
Yeah, a little bit. But, as it turns out, that's just kind of a dynamic of campus.
That's the nature of it.
But kind of in honor of Singles Awareness Day, we do want to kind of point out our favorite non-singles. So Matt and Michaela.
Love them.
Yeah, we love them. We want to just kind of say congratulations. We're not really sure if there's anything to,
For what? I don't know what for.
Like best couple?
Just, I don't think they've ever fought.
No, I think they're too tall for that.
Yeah, too tall to fight, obviously.
Yeah.
But also, we want to give a big congratulations to Adam and Sierra.
Yeah.
We support you. We love you. I know Adam deleted his Instagram this week, so I'm really bummed out that I'm not going to be able to see all these pictures of him both working out with his girlfriend and also working out with his bros. But I am still looking forward to, as I follow Sierra on Instagram, looking forward to celebrating their wedding through those pictures.
Yeah, I found out they're engaged actually about 20 times in class. So that's good. There's a kind of an alliance of engaged people.
What's nice about them, and as we were talking about this before we started, is honestly they're one of those couples that we see them together more than we see our professors.
True.
Which is honestly a blessing in disguise, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. Another great couple, Caleb Gomez and Maddie Pierce. And this one's an interesting one, Josh, because what happens when you take one of the hype beasts and one of the Pierces and you combine them, you get not only one of the nicest couples on campus, but also the most stylish.
Oh, clearly one of the trendiest couples. I knew Maddie when she came into college.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I saw her around in the first couple weeks. This was pre-Caleb. And, she seemed like a nice girl. I think I said hi to her once or twice. Completely different now. Not in a bad way, I'd say, but definitely a lot more fashionable now. And, Caleb pre-Maddie, just not a nice guy.
I didn't know.
Yeah, but now you put the two of them together and you have one of the hippest couples on campus.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
We support that one. Also, shout out to whoever Connor's dating this week.
Yeah, congratulations. We want you to know that we love you too. That is all.
For now.
Yeah. Until next week.
And then finally, my very own Andrew Baffa.
Oof. Love the guy.
Yeah, and
who's he dating?
He would be dating Morgan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So,
on to the next topic. We want to talk about the worst makeout locations on campus, and the reason
off campus too.
Off campus as well. But the reason we know these are inherently the worst makeout locations on campus,
we've tried it,
is we've tested these out. We've been out in the field all week, and we've been, putting our money where our mouth is per se. And we have the data here. And John, do you want to discuss our findings?
Yeah, so number one on our list would be Back Row of Chapel.
Yeah.
We tried that one out, and what we found was that the people trying to focus were a little bit too distracting. So that one gets a kind of 2 thumbs down.
Clearly. And yeah, just don't do it during Shine either. So we found that Shine in particular was the worst time of the week to do it.
True, because like all the things that are happening just kind of take away from the experience.
Yeah, clearly. We also found that the baseball field was also a poor location, especially on Saturdays, because there's a lot of other people out there.
Well, not only there's a lot of other people, there's a lot of Creedence Clearwater Revival playing, and that's like of all the music out there, I'm looking for like early R. Kelly,
or some Barry Manilow kind of stuff.
Yeah, that I mean, not that one, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
The study rooms are another place, and the reason for that one would be that the glass doors provide you just enough privacy sound-wise, but none of the visuals. The visuals still there.
Yeah, people could still see us until 30 minutes later, when the glass would eventually steam up. Then it becomes probably one of the better places on campus. And last but not least, we found that during open hours with the door wide open was surprisingly not a very effective place either, as at any given moment, roommates can walk in and catch you in the act.
Now, here's the other thing, though. When you close the door, we found out that SCC isn't a great place
Yes,
either.
we found out SCC also is not an ideal place to make out with your significant other. So the reason we present these findings to you, and you can thank us later for doing all the data collection, you're welcome, but we just want to bring it and make it aware to you that we
would advocate that coffee nature is actually your best option.
Yeah. So if you and your significant other are looking to have a good time, we recommend Coffee Nature any time of the day. We did a study and we found that at any given point from open to close, it was a successful location, probably the best location in Costa Mesa, despite it being the third worst coffee shop in Costa Mesa.
And all of that data was collected on individual samples. So if there's no conclusive studies, but that was more our guessing than anything.
Feel free to test it out yourselves.
Yeah. On to our next thing. What's happening? What is wrong with the calf?
Okay.
First of all,
so here's what I'm starting to realize about the calf. Pardon me while I burp. The fries. The fries are delicious.
They're great.
I love the fries, especially this year. In the past years, fries are things to look for. It's not hard to mess up potatoes, to be honest with you. But this year, I don't know who the seasoning guy they have or the fry guy, but God bless the fry guy. They obviously, this guy deserves to be the manager. Shark Boy, thank you for hiring whoever you hired, because the fries are amazing. But my complaint is the fries are the best thing that have happened to me all 4 years I've been here.
Sure. Yeah,
the fish they serve and the many kinds of fish they serve is probably the worst thing that happened to me in my 22 years of life. And the thing is the fish is more, I can guarantee you, the fish is more expensive to buy and cook than it is to make the damn fries.
Not to mention that it takes way more work to make that fish.
Clearly. And no one eats the fish.
Actually, there's like 2 students.
There's like 2 students who eat the fish.
They're both athletes, though. We don't know what's going on.
We need the omega, I guess. But the rest of us, clearly, we don't want your tilapia. We don't want your honey glazed salmon.
I don't even know where you find a tilapia.
I don't know if that's even a real fish.
Is that like you find that like puddles?
Clearly, you could serve catfish, and I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between catfish and tilapia. But what I do know is I can tell the difference between a good French fry and anything else they try to serve me.
True. Kind of on the same topic. If you haven't noticed, Samson's is serving these triple-decker PB&Js, and we're all thankful for the third slice of bread, but it seems like a bit of a transparent move.
Well, you know who isn't grateful for the third slice?
Well, who's that?
All the gluten tards on campus.
Well, so here's the deal about the triple-decker peanut butter and jelly is Vanguard's bread goes bad about every 10th day, And so the only way that they can get rid of it all is by adding more pieces to our sandwiches and then charging us for it. So you can get your $5 PB&J, which is just one extra slice of bread, or you can pay $5 for a loaf of bread and some peanut butter and make it yourself if you really want that third slice.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah. So, I mean, back to the topic of Singles Awareness Day. We have a few singles that wrote us this week.
It's the singles report. Who do we have?
So first up, we got Notable. Noah sent us this very heartfelt letter. He said, "Greetings, my name is Notable, and recently I've just had a bad case of the lonelies. For the life of me, I just can't figure out how to get out of this rut. I just don't understand it. I'm a talented percussionist, gifted theologian, and just a downright snappy dresser. College is supposed to be the best years of my life, but I'm wasting them away in a plastic drum cage of emotion. I just want someone who's got my back, my snapback." Now, Noah, we appreciate you writing in. You know, it is kind of a hard time to be single, but I think our best recommendation to you is to walk around outside for about 20 minutes, and I think you'll find someone. That seems to be how it works for the freshmen. So yeah, if hopefully that's helpful to you.
Yeah, clearly. And I mean, the reason we're bringing this singles report is for the ladies out there. If you know Noah, give him a little shout out yourself. If you see him drumming, going hard in the cage, give him a little shout out in chapel. I know it's meant, that time's meant for Christ and stuff, but if you just see him, doing his thing, give him a little love. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Now, what's the deal with Kai Kisler?
No, Kai Kisler, this is an interesting one because every girl I've ever spoken to seems to have a mad, fat crush on Kai Kisler. At the same time, every time I've spoken to Kai Kisler, I've never heard him speak about a significant other or a lover in his life. And this worries me. So for the love of God, I'm going to bring Kai Kisler to the table in this week's singles report. Kai is a stand-up guy. You like that rhyme? He is a Huntington RA. He is Huntington RA of 6th floor. Yeah, I helped it that way. And he's just an all-around. He's a good dancer. He's a total hot boy. He
is a hot boy.
He's walking around with his chest popped out around campus. I mean, who doesn't love that? The dude's amazing.
Absolutely.
But the dude is also single.
He is single.
So all those ladies who have told me that you have an affinity for Kai Kisler, make a move. Don't expect the guy to make the move, be the first one to make the move all the time. That's all I got to say about Kai.
It's good.
Someone love Kai, please.
And so on some kind of topics of kind of campus happenings, a fight broke out between the VU skate crew and the surf club.
I saw it.
And it really, it was kind of concerning. What do you see, Josh?
Yeah, so it happened in front of the USC letters. It's clearly a turf war that we're seeing on campus as Alexis really called out Tra DeLuca, and it was mayhem. Tra showed up with his leash and tried to choke Alexis out, but Alexis used that thick piece of wood that is a skateboard, as I believe she's head of the skate crew, and she tried hitting. I saw it. She tried hitting Tra over the head, and I mean it's just bad blood all over campus, and I mean it's just mayhem. So
see, this wouldn't happen if we had a chess club.
If we had a chess club, it'd be a completely different conversation because everyone loves chess.
True.
Everyone can agree on that.
And then kind of close out the night, speeches are happening, and we're not there because we're
currently
doing this.
Yeah, we have more important things to do.
But even though we're not there, we want everyone to know that they should still vote for us.
Yeah.
And we actually have word from the guys over at the bridge that they will be counting our votes.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
So contribute to the great thing that is progress and vote us in.
Yeah.
But just to kind of, for fair representation, we wanted to go over the platforms one more time. Samuel, in his speech, announced that he's adopted a platform of just kind of being nice people, which is, I think, will be great for campus. I mean, we obviously want you to vote for us.
Clearly.
But I think that's a great perspective.
Good for him.
Sam's a great guy.
Yeah. We're better, though.
Yeah. And Andrew Diaz, in lieu of a speech, just called on the spirits of Michael Avila, who showed up, combed his hair over, said something about being an SGA, and then left. And it was kind of a chilling moment.
Yeah.
But we're not really sure
I don't think he's been seen since he just kind of left.
Yeah. So we don't know what that means, but congratulations. That was an impressive feat. So is that all? Is that what we got?
I say that's all we have this week. Yeah, I just say as the polls open this week, make the correct decision and vote for us. We know there's not a bubble for us, but I mean, just write our names in. It's the only choice, really. And help make Vanguard as great as it always has been. Not great again, because that's inappropriate. But
yeah, it's too soon.
That's too soon. But I think that's all we have.
Yeah, Mo, you want to be here?
Let us know. And from our house to yours, we wish you a very good week and a happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
for all you single people out there.
I don't think we said that.
Yeah,
we never actually.
We really don't want to wish you and any of you a happy Valentine's Day. But we hope.
Oh, also, Josh McDowell's in the room. So, Josh, here's your pity shout out.
Here's my pity shout out?
That's a pity shout out. Yeah.
This is what this is like.
Yeah. Well, that's all you get, though.
And then also, do we need to clear anything up about the prior content?
Yeah. I don't know. This is off the record, on the record. The definition of satire. I don't have it in front of me, but
we can make one up.
I figure, I'm going to close my laptop right now and just talk to you about satire and discuss that a lot of the things we say are from the heart, but it doesn't mean that they're necessarily true.
Or heartfelt.
Because we really don't feel much. But what I am feeling is a lot of you love this podcast, and we thank you for your support. But some of you may or may not have been offended by some of the things we've said in the previous episodes. And to that I say, that's fine. You're entitled to feel as offended as you'd like. But at the same time, I'd like to just say that it's all a joke. It's all satire. Yeah. And don't take anything we say completely seriously. But just know that...
Take it a little seriously.
Take it a little seriously, because with everything we say, there's a little bit of truth behind it.
Except when there's not.
And then in that case, it's satire. But everything else is complete truth.
Kai's not single.
Kai is not single?
Kai's not single.
Oh.
Sorry, that was the not truth.
Ah.
Kai is single.
He is single. There we go. I was worried. Ladies, your chance is still there. But yeah, truths like we do want Mike Beals on this. That is the truth. Truths like Sierra and Sam do want to build a wall around campus. Stuff like that.
The calf sucks.
The calf sucks. That's the truth. But
Josh McDowell's in the room. That's a lie. But yeah, just satire. I think that's it. Yep. Well, until next time, Mo, you want to be here?
Just let us know.